Okay, here we are for I think it's the 6th quest. Is that right? Yep, 6th quest. Alright, so this is a journey to Rhosgobel. I already got, so before we start, I did make some changes to the leadership spirit deck. It is now double spirit with one leadership hero. The reason for that is the main reason is Eleanor. I just realized how good she is. She just really takes control of what's coming out. She removes some of the randomness from the game, which is really important because some of these treachery cards are just ridiculous, and having the ability to just not have it is just really, really powerful. And not only that, but I realized that the combo with the leadership deck with Aragorn and I forget his name, but it didn't really make sense because I would have Aragorn untapped, but really I want to focus these two decks down, and the focus of this deck is going to be questing and control, and this deck is going to be the fighting deck. So by having Aragorn untapped, that's like saying that we're planning on defending or attacking with him, which we never did. He would just untap, and then we would just take all the guys over here. So it didn't make sense to have Aragorn untapped every turn. And really, what we want is we want more spirit cards, because spirit is the one that controls the game. They have all the good questing stuff, so we want to be primarily spirit. We get Eleanor for control, and we still have Gloin, which is important because he is, unlike the other two. Well, Aragorn is also a 2 willpower hero, but he costs his threat starting, I think, is 11. So by switching to him, we still have the same questing power. I think we lose 1 altogether because we're not going to be questing with Eleanor. We're going to, instead of putting 7 every turn, we're going to put 6, which is fine because I'm okay with losing 1 willpower for control of the game. That's fine. But we also drop our threat by 2 just by switching to Gloin, and he has the ability that if we ever need to take damage, that he can get a burst of resources, which is really good because we're still going to have leadership cards that we need to cast, and we're still only getting one resource per turn for leadership. So his ability is relevant, and he's just better. So that's that. This is for now. I'm probably gonna be changing these decks a lot because like I said, between every quest I'm getting new cards. So I'm going through and changing them. The tactics and lore deck did not change at all, I don't think. So that's pretty similar. I was thinking about making all 3 tactics, but I just really like having the lore cards, like having a little bit of control in this deck, and I really like Bilbo, just because he just keeps cards flowing in everybody's hands for free. I don't have to pay resources to draw cards. As long as I have him as my hero, I get to draw extra cards, and I think that's really strong. So for now, I kept them the same. So let's get right into it. This is a journey to Rhosgobel. First thing I'm going to do is, this is called the Wounded Eagle. After a fierce conflict with a group of trolls, you come across the fallen eagle, grievously wounded and on the verge of death. Search the encounter deck for Rhosgobel and Williador, and add them to the staging area with 2 damage tokens on Williador, then shuffle the encounter deck. So Williador gets 2 of these, and so let's read what we got here. So there's Williador, who is a neutral ally, who is ridiculous, 20 health. No attachments. The first player gains control of Williador as an ally. At the end of each round, Williador suffers 2 damage. Williador cannot be healed of more than 5 wounds by a single effect. If Williador leaves play, the players have lost the game. Okay. So we gotta keep him from dying. He takes 2 damage a turn. Okay, we can't attach anything to him. And the first player gains control of him as an ally, which will be this. Let's go ahead and drag all these down a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alright. So that's fine. Now, Rhosgobel. It is 4 progress tokens. Threat is X. X is the number of players in the game, so it's got a threat of 2. While it's in the staging area, Williador cannot be healed. Players must complete stage 1 of this quest before they can travel to Rhosgobel. So we have to complete the next step. Okay, so let's flip this over and see what we get. The eagle's wounds cannot be tended in the wilderness, so you attempt to bring the creature to Rhosgobel, where the wisdom of Radagast the Brown may be its only hope. Okay, so we have to quest for 8 and move on from this quest. Once we do that, that'll allow us to travel to Rhosgobel. Okay, so that's good, and Williador's going to be taking damage. Okay, so we got to move really quickly through this. That's the idea. Alright, so let's just go ahead and start. Are we taking any mulligans? I should have done that before I did all this. I don't think we are. No, we're not. Alright, so let's do ready for next round. Draw a card. Let's see. So I draw an extra card. And then he draws a card. Okay. So let's see. I added a lot of enchantments for the leadership cards, like stuff to buff my willpower, attack, and defense. That's primarily the only leadership cards you're going to see are buff cards, pretty much. I left in Guards of the Citadel, but they probably won't last too long, I don't think. Let's see. So to start off, we got a couple new cards. We got Westfold Horsebreaker. It's not bad. If we want to get this quest done and over with quick, which I think we do, we could play Escort from Edoras or whatever. He's basically 4 willpower right now, so that'd be 5, 9, 10, 11. And we can add him, so that's 12. And then we're dealing with 2, so that's 10. We can discard for her, so we're actually at 14. So depending on what comes out, we might be able to complete it this turn. So I think that's the play. I think we're going to just quest really hard the first turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Oops, didn't want to do that. There's also an alternative where I don't play anything, and next turn I play Lorien Guide, which is really good too for questing active locations, which we know we're going to be at. But that'll be later. I think we just want to play him and get this going. So that's what we're gonna do. So, then let me start the music for you guys. Alright, so we're gonna spend 1 of each, and I'm gonna play him. Escort from Edoras. Okay, and then we can't do anything with the 1 resource from Gloin. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, so we have Strider's Path, and we have Radagast Cunning. So with these 2 cards, the chances of us are really strong of completing this quest this turn. So we're going to leave this, obviously, for one of these. Now the question is, do we play the Blade of Gondolin or the Dwarven Axe? I think we play the Blade of Gondolin, because it's going to be about questing, and I think we want to quest pretty quickly. And then next turn we'll have 3, and we'll have the option to either play Dwarven Axe or Horseback Archer. But I think we're going to save some mana this turn and just play Blade of Gondolin. Alright. With that, let's commit some characters. Let's do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10. We'll also commit Williador, which is 11. And Bilbo, which is 12. Okay, and then that'll be against, right now, they're 2. And we gotta reveal 2 quests. So, we want to look out for Strider's Path. We could use Strider's Path, Radagast Cunning, and we can discard for Eowyn if we need to. So and we have Eleanor to counter a treachery card if we need to. So let's deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Do I care about this right now? He's gonna die. Oh, we'll lose 4. No, I do care about this. So this will deal 1 damage. This will kill Escort from Edoras. I don't know how to say that. And he'll die and we'll lose 4. We don't want to lose 4 questing, I don't think. Well, if we do, what does that put us at? 8. And then we're down. We're only putting 6, and then we have to discard 2 cards. That puts us at our 8. But if something is revealed, then we're pretty much screwed. Maybe not, because we have these 2. But then Bilbo also takes 1. I don't think we want to do this. I think we're going to use Eleanor here. Alright, so we're going to discard this and reveal the next card. Oh, reveal encounter card. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. What a terrible, terrible, terrible card to draw. Oh well, it is what it is. So, when revealed, each character currently committed to a quest gets -1 willpower. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sucks. So much for completing that. That was probably one of the worst cards we could get. Alright, so let's reveal the next one. Great Forest. Each player must travel. Okay. Decisions. Now, where are we at? So we're at 7. Oh boy. 5, 6, 7. Right? 7 to 7. That was terrible. So we could. We're gonna discard 2 cards. We know we're gonna. Well, let's see. So we could play this to on Ungoliant spawn, which will save us 3 threat. So they'll go down to 4, and we'll only add 3 counters. I mean 5 counters, because we're gonna discard 2 cards. So that's one option. The other option is to play Strider's Path right now, which would allow us to immediately travel to this location without doing the travel effect. Which would save us 2 threat. So then that goes to, we're at 9, they go to 5. So that's 4, but then we're putting 2 on this thing first. See, but then we're getting rid of this without having to exhaust it here. But really, yeah, because we're going to travel here anyway, I think. Now that we're not going to... Yeah, we're going to travel here anyway. And it's not going to hurt us if we have to exhaust a hero. So we're just going to use Radagast Cunning here. So let's do that. Let's exhaust this. Remove a resource and play Radagast Cunning. So we're going to subtract 3 from them. 1, 2, 3. Discard this. And then we're each going to discard a card. We're going to get rid of Guard of the Citadel. And he's going to get rid of... Oh, I think Forest Snare. It could be good, but it's just so far away. Yeah. We'll get rid of it. Alright, so that puts us at 9. 2, there, 4, right? Yep. So we add 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, now the travel phase. We're gonna go ahead and travel here, and he's gonna exhaust Gimli. Alright. And I think that's it, right? Williador is gonna take 2 more damage. And that's it. Oh, and then this guy gets discarded. And ready for next round. Okay. And then we drew a card. Now this deck needs to draw a card. 2 cards. 1, 2. Another Blade of Gondolin. Wow. That's really good. Like now we can put 4 tokens whenever we kill an enemy. Huh. Can we kill this guy? Not really. 11. Even if I put the axe on. So hold on. So this guy is the first player now. What did you draw? You're gonna do questing stuff for sure. Alright, so I could play Dwarven Axe on... I could play Dwarven Axe and Blade of Gondolin. I think that's the play, because that gives us... puts Gimli at 4. We gotta do 11, but then we gotta block 5. I don't know if I want to block 5. I don't want to block 5. So we're not gonna fight him. We're at 30. We got 2 more turns before we have to fight him. We're gonna save the 1 for this. Probably not gonna use this actually. We'll see. The other alternative is we just play Horseback Archer. Which gives us another attacker. See, we don't have any blockers for this deck, which kind of sucks right now. I mean, I could play this and use it to block, but... because if I draw an enemy, I'm going to have to block with somebody. I could block with Bilbo, but Bilbo is kind of squishy. I could just not block. Actually, that's the better play. I'll just not block. Have Gimli take the damage. And then with the Dwarven Axe, he'll be hitting for a lot. So let's say 4, and then he's got, say, 3 damage. So that's 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10. We could almost kill him. Maybe not this turn, but yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to play the Blade of Gondolin and the Dwarven Axe. Alright, cool. And now, this deck's turn. I think here, since we're going to be questing, we just want to have all the quest stuff. So we're going to play a Dunedain quest on her. And then we're going to spend 2 more to play Favor of the Lady. Do I do that, or do I save it for a Lorien Guide? I think I save it for a Lorien Guide. Because otherwise, what does this put me at? She's at 5, and I could be at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do I feel like I have less quests? Oh, because this guy was ridiculous. Huh. I think it's better to wait for the Lorien Guide than to play the Favor of the Lady. I don't think the 1 is going to make that big of a difference, whereas I think that having this card in play is going to be really good in this. I think it's always good. This card is just really good when it comes to questing. So I think we're gonna hold off actually. So that's good. Now commit characters. So let's commit. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go ahead and do Bilbo for 9. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Alright. Against, right now, 5. So that's not good. I'm not liking where this is going. But, let's see what we get here. Necromancer's Pass. That's a terrible one to get. I mean, I could... Oh, boy. Because that would put them at 5, 6, 7. I could play Strider's Path and switch these two, and that way I won't have to discard the 2 cards, and I'll have 1 less threat. But then I'm still going to have to deal with this card. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like it'd be better to save this for a turn to where we don't have anything in here, but I don't know if that's going to happen very often. Because they're going to be at 5, 6, 7. Depending on what they reveal next is going to be the problem. We can still discard though. So you know what? I'm not going to do this. I don't think. Is this bad though? Yeah, I think I am going to use it. Because I don't want to say I'm going to save this. And then the opportunity never come up to where I think it's better to suspend it. Let's just do it. Alright, so we travel here. We don't have to discard 2 cards. And now it only goes up by 2. So 9 to 6. 3, 4, 5. Wait, 7. Ouch. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. And then the second card. Athelas. Exhaust a hero to claim this objective. If it has no encounters attached, then attach Athelas to that hero. Huh. Alright, I will... Alright, well we gotta resolve the guarded attachment. So let's see. Each enemy in each location currently in the staging area is +1 threat until the end of the phase. So that would be 1, they'd go up by 3. I could cancel it. Huh. I almost want it to be an enemy, because if it's an enemy, because it's going to increase threat by 3, 8, 9, 10. I'd rather it be an enemy so we can kill something, put some damage on Gimli, and complete this, and then travel somewhere else. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. This might not be smart. We'll see. Okay, this is good. The first player chooses 1 character currently committed to a quest, deal 2 damage to that character. We're definitely gonna do it to Gloin. Add 1 resource to his resource pool for each point of damage he just suffered. So that's really good. Nice. Alright. And now we have Dolgador Orc, so they added +2, so we're at 9. Now we just gotta discard some stuff. Oh, I don't want to discard Gandalf, but we're at 9 to 9, right? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We can definitely discard something. The Horse Rider. He's not bad. He gives me options. This guy, we'll discard him. So we're at 10 to 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. And now do we discard? Yeah, I think we have to, because if we discard, we complete this, which allows us to travel somewhere. It allows us to travel here, but then the problem with that, we have to exhaust a hero, which isn't a big deal. What is the orc? Because we can have the yeah, this is fine. So we're gonna discard for sure. Now it's just a matter of Gandalfs are so good. They're so good, but they're so far away. Okay, so here's my thinking is that no matter what, I can't play horseback archer this next turn. I'm only gonna have two resources. But so if I'm gonna have to wait 2 turns for this, I also have to wait 2 turns for Gandalf. So if I'm gonna wait 2 turns to play something, I'd rather play Gandalf over the horseback archer anyway. Now there's an argument saying that, well, you got 2 Gandalfs, so yeah, but it's still, I think Gandalf's way stronger. Alright, so that puts us at 11 to 9. We quest successfully, and this gets 2 counters on it. We complete this. Okay. Now the travel phase, we travel here. We exhaust Gimli. We don't have anything to exhaust over here. Now we do engagement checks. We're gonna engage the orcs, right? Yes. Alright. So you are gonna take the orcs. Well, we'll just leave this up here. Alright. So now combat, he's doing 2, so we're gonna let it go unblocked. Deal shadow card. Flip it. Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. Ouch. I knew that was going to bite me eventually, letting it go undefended, but this is fine. So he takes 1, 1, 1. He gets another resource. 1, 1, 1. Okay. And then Dolgador Orcs, they do 2 damage to him, so he's got 3 damage altogether. And then we go to the attack phase, and now we attack for 2 Blades of Gondolin, that's 5, so he dies. So we can discard this, discard that. And now we have some triggers, so we'll use Legolas's trigger first to put 2 on this, which completes it. And then we'll put 2 on this for each Blade of Gondolin. Perfect. Alright, 1 away. A shame. Oh well. Alright, and I think we are done. Right? Yes, he needs 2 more damage. And let's do it. Ready for next round. Yeah, ready for next round. Bam. And he draws an extra card. He draws 1 card. Wing Guardian, good. That's what we need. Okay. Now. So we can claim this. I don't know what to do with it yet. I don't remember this quest at all from the one time that I played it. So I know this quest is pretty specific about, it's pretty thematic in that like you have to have so much Athelas by the time you get somewhere, because that's how you heal the eagle. And I just don't remember if should I take it now just to take it, or should I leave it, wait to see what the quest wants me to do with it, because I don't want to put it on Eowyn and then it say something like, oh well, you get attacked for, that hero takes damage or something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait, but hopefully there's nothing in here that says, oh, shuffle any unclaimed Athelas back into the deck. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it. We will see. So we drew card. Alright, so we got a bunch of resources now thanks to Gloin taking so much damage, even though he's only 1 away from dying. We definitely have to leave Eleanor up now, because if we draw another one of these things, whatever they're called, look at this thing, the Necromancer's Reach, then we lose 2 heroes. So it's almost like we can't tap Eleanor because we need to have her in case we draw one of these. I think there's 3 in the deck, so yeah. Alright, so what are we gonna play? We got 4 resources. I could play Aemon. He's got 2 questing power. That's good. But I think the Lorien Guide is where I want to be. I think she's just better. Even though she's got 1 less questing power, like her active location thing is just really good. The other alternative is I could play Wandering Took and Westfold Horsebreaker, which is also 2. But I don't really like that. I think it's either Aemon or Lorien Guide. 2 questing power, or I'll play 1 this turn and the other one next turn, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not gonna use it. Okay, I'm gonna play Aemon, because if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna play both of them. I'm not using the Lorien Guide's effect this turn because we're not traveling anywhere. We don't have an active location, so I might as well play Aemon for the extra willpower. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. So that's that now. I'm definitely gonna spend 2, play another Dunedain quest on you. So now she's got 6 questing power. And that's that. Alright, your turn. Now, do we wait till next turn to play Gandalf, or do we drop the Winged Guardian, which gives me a blocker, which I think I need now, because I do need a blocker, because I don't have The problem is it's only a blocker for one turn because I don't have the extra resources. But I think I need it anyway because I can't have Gimli block. I mean, I could, but I'd rather have him attack. And right now, I think I can kill Ungoliant spawn. What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm one short. And if I attack with Bilbo, then that's 11, and then Ungoliant spawn dies. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to actually not quest with Bilbo and attack with Bilbo this turn. So I'm going to play the Wind Guardian. 1, 2. And I'll just block, because he's going to die anyway. It wouldn't matter if I had the resources, because he does 5. So we'll just sacrifice him and then kill the Ungoliant spawn this turn. Alright. And we commit characters now. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's way too much, I'm sure, and that's it. So what is this? 5. Alright, and we don't have anything to play in response except for Eleanor. So let's see what we got. Mountains of Markwood. I'm fine with this. Okay, reveal the next one. Bam. Festering Wounds. Deal 2 damage to each wounded character. Wow. That card is outrageous. Just to demonstrate, like, if I did not have Eleanor right now, if I didn't have Eleanor, Eleanor would be dead, Eowyn would be dead, Gloin would be dead, Gimli would be dead, Bilbo would be dead. Everyone would die except for Legolas. Oh my god. Wow. And this is where you're happy to have Eleanor. You just turn her sideways and say no. Now, the funny part, what's going to be really fucking hilarious, because I know my luck, is I'm going to use her to cancel this, which I have to do or I lose the game. And I'm going to draw the Necromancer's Reach, and it's going to do 1 damage to everything. It's going to kill Bilbo and Gloin. Watch. You watch. You watch it. Ready? Reveal now. Okay. Oh my god. This is just as bad. Deal 1 damage to each character without any attachments. Oh wow, this is terrible. This deck is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna play it out. I'm not fucking scared. Let's do it. Alright, so you take, is it 1 damage? So 1 damage, 1 damage. 1 damage, 1 damage, dead. Okay. 1 without attachment. So you die, which kills our plan for doing Ungoliant spawn. Why did I do that? Discard. You are fine, you're fine, and then you die. And 6, flip card. There you go. Welcome to Lord of the Rings. Discard. Alright, so with that being said, he was dead, so we lose 2 questing power. 1, 2, and we're against 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that completes this. Yes, so we can shuffle this, reveal, next quest stage. Discard this. Alright, Radagast's request. The eagle's health has grown worse, but you have at least arrived at Rhosgobel. Players must complete stage 1 of this quest before they can travel to Rhosgobel. Okay. Alright, he then asks you to head out into the wilderness to find the healing plant Athelas. Meantime, any healing lore or supplies your party has at its disposal could be used to assist in comforting the eagle until you return. Flip card. 12 progress. After the quest phase begins, the first player may place X damage tokens on Williador to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Reveal and add 1 of these cards to the staging area, and discard the other 2. X is the number of players in the game. After a card effect heals Williador, remove that card from the game. Huh, so now we still can't heal Leodor until we deal with Rhosgobel. Okay, so that's interesting. That was the quest phase. Now we're the travel phase, so we're definitely gonna travel here. So, and now we're definitely going to also attach this to her. So now that I know that that card exists, the one that does 1 damage to on things that don't have attachments, we're gonna attach it to her, so she doesn't die if we draw another one. All my other heroes are now covered. And we're also gonna remember from now on, instead of doing this, I would have done this instead and put it on Gloin. And maybe, well, I don't know. But I just know to spread my attachments out now. Okay, but anyway, so we're traveling to Rhosgobel. We're not fighting, unfortunately. We can't, because we don't have anything to block with. So there's that. Yeah, we can't do anything. So we're ready for next round. Woo! Alright, so 1, 2. So now it's this guy's turn. He draws 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, we drew another one. That's good. Let's just do that. This lets us kill the spider again this turn. And yeah. This deck's turn, we got Dunedain and Mark attached to a hero. Hero gains +1 attack. I think this is gonna go on Legolas. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Never mind. This card's useless because we don't have a leadership hero. Okay. So we got 3. So now we play Lorien Guide. Okay. Takes care of that. Now, did I do 2 damage to? No, I don't think I did. No. Okay, so we gotta increase Leodor's damage. Alright, so we played that, now we gotta commit characters. So commit, no commits. So we are at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that places Lorien Guide places 1 on this. Is this one? Okay. We are up against 5. And let's see what we get. Forest Grove. After the players explore Forest Grove, search the encounter deck and discard pile for 1 Athelas objective and add it to the staging area. Then shuffle the encounter deck. Huh. That's a good card. Alright. Reveal. Dol Guldur Orcs. This is treacheries only, right? Yeah, so this doesn't even matter. The first player chooses 1 character currently committed to a quest. Deal 2 damage to that character. I'm actually gonna do it to Williador. I know that advances it, but I don't want to lose my 2 characters. So yeah, 1, 2, and that puts them at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That sucks. We discard a card. This card's useless now. Discard, that's 11, and then discard Gandalf, because you're probably not going to happen. Let's put us at 12 to 9. Yes, alright, cool. Now, what's not cool, alright, we'll use Eleanor to block. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to. Alright, so engagements. She's going to optionally engage this. You're going to optionally engage this. Okay. Are we traveling? Oops, no, we can't travel. Because we already... Wait, what am I doing? Something's not right here. I didn't add the difference. So we're at, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 12. So that's 10, 11, 12. That completes this, and this goes to the victory display. Now all we have is, so that was questing. Now we can travel again, which we are going to do. We're going to go here. Okay. Now we do engagement. So we're going to do this, and then this. Shadow cards. He's the first player, so it's going to be this. We're going to block with him. Flip. Deal 1 damage to each wounded character. This card is so outrageous. Oh my god. Alright. So, who dies? Everyone fucking dies. Alright, so, wounded character. 1. You die. She dies. And, yeah, so... 6. And then you take 1, so you have 1 left. Okay. He dies because he does 5 damage. Now Eowyn's gonna die because we don't have anybody to block with. It does 2 damage. We flip this. Nothing. 2 damage to Eowyn. That kills her. And then we discard this. And now attack phase. We use these 2. So that's 4. So that's 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, so that kills him. And that adds 4 counters, so we're going to do 3 on this. We can discard it, then we're going to search the encounter deck for an Athelas. Add it to the staging area. See something. Okay, so I just looked to see if you have to, when you use Forest Grove, if you have to use the guarded keyword and draw another encounter deck. But the ruling from the FAQ is basically that these keywords only trigger if it's revealed from the encounter deck, and it says the card says reveal it. This just says add it to the staging area, so there is no guard. Okay, so that's that. We did Forest Grove, and I lost my place. We did Forest Grove. We completed it with combat. We killed Ungoliant Spawn. Now we added the Athelas with Forest Grove, which was combat. We can't kill this thing, so now we do ready for next round. He takes 2 more damage. The only reason I'm really still playing this is just to see more information from the encounter deck. I pretty much already lost at this point. I definitely lost, actually. I just want to see more encounter cards so I know how to approach this better next time. So let's do ready for next round. Unexpected curse. This deck is out of the game, actually. Yes, this deck is completely, utterly out of the game. Actually, I'm not even going to continue this. This is, because I have to use these 2 for fighting, and I can't quest with them, and 3 questing is not going to get me past these, the threat that's going to be coming out. Because I can only commit, what? Yeah, I mean, I'm screwed. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to play it out like I would. I just want to see the next 2 encounter cards, so I'll just say I play this guy. And then I commit nobody. I reveal encounter cards, Athelas, we reveal. This goes on that. And then we reveal another one, Great Forest Web. We would increase our threat by 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Travel phase, we'll take this. And then travel phase. We'll travel here, which will make us add another card to the staging area. Deal 1 damage to each character without any attachments. Jesus, this deck, this is going to be a ridiculous quest. But so anyway, that's it. I could fight this guy, block, and kill him. Then that adds some. We complete this quest. We draw a card. I just don't have. I'm just gonna be dead the next turn or 2 because I don't have enough questing. I'm just gonna gain a bunch of. Yeah, it's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. I concede to the game. We'll try it again next time. Thanks for watching, guys.